Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on connecting from. You can hear me loud and clear. Drop a comment if you can hear me loud and clear. You're welcome to today's live stream. You're welcome. Confirm you can hear me loud and clear. Confirm you can hear me loud and clear. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? How has been trading? Today is Wednesday, 19th of March. How has been trading? This week has been so profitable for me. So profitable. Most of my trade, 80% of all the trades I've executed this week ended in profit. It's all ended in profit. How has it been at your hand? How has it been at your end? Hope your trading business is going well. Hope it's going well. You're trading to make money. You're trading to attain financial time and location freedom. Don't forget that dream. Don't forget that dream. Always be conscious of that dream. What got you started in trading? Don't be distracted. So tell me, how has been trading this week? How has it been? How has it been? Good morning, Mrs. Damilola. So if you have any question, what pair are you considering trading today? I would like to know in the comment section. What pair are you considering trading today? I would like to know in the comment section the pair you're considering trading and also what's your bias on that pair. What's the bias on that pair? Don't just come for this class to get signals. You should have done your homework. You should have done your analysis. You should have picked the pairs you're going to trade today. You should have done that last night. Don't just come here and just be receiving signals and all that. You should be prepared. So when I analyze the market and my analysis aligns or is in agreement with your own analysis, then you have the confidence to execute such trade. Okay. Don't just come to class and just be receiving. Do your homework. Good. Okay, good is still, yeah, massive sell, expected move, massive sell. That sell was expected. That sell was expected. For those of you who made good profits selling good, send me a message on WhatsApp so that I can send my account number to you. Those of you that sold gold and made so much profit on gold. I said it yesterday that gold is going to sweep this liquidity. It's going to sweep this liquidity and fill this fair value gap. And you can see it filled that fair value gap, boom, broke out from that fair value gap. Broke out from that fair value gap. Who knows? Gold might come for this for this liquidity here. Gold is likely going to come for this low here, this liquidity. Remember, this is the sell side liquidity and this is the buy side liquidity. So gold, it's either going to come for this low or go for this buy side liquidity. So as it is now, gold is bearish. Gold is bearish. It is bearish. But if you see, if a bullish reversal pattern forms on gold, you can take a buy. Okay, if a bullish reversal pattern forms on gold, you can risk buying gold. But you need to wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form. So on gold, we have, okay, so see this fair value gap that formed at this point on gold. You can see this fair value gap. Though it got filled at this point, though the fair value gap got filled at this point, they might want to come and retest this fair value gap again. They might want to, you can see, can you see that? You can see they've come to retest this fair value gap, and this low here is a level of liquidity because there are a lot of stop orders here. Those who executed buy from this point, because of this hammer candle formation, their stop losses are residing. So there is liquidity residing at this low here. So you can see there's liquidity residing at this low. So they might sweep this low before going bullish. Okay, so don't buy gold now. Don't buy gold. Okay, you can wait for them to sweep this liquidity. Okay, residing at this low before you go bullish on gold. Don't buy gold now. For those of you who sold gold and you've made so much money, send me a message on WhatsApp so that I can drop my account number. Don't chop your loan, please. Don't be selfish. Let the money go round. Okay, let the money go round. Let the money go round. Mr. James, good morning. Mr. Raphael, good morning. Euro GBP. Why are you trading Euro GBP? That pair is a ranging pair. Euro GBP is a ranging pair. I do not recommend that pair for anyone. Look for volatile pairs. Euro GBP is a ranging pair. Okay, so I'll look at it. We'll look at it. So let's look at the fundamentals for today. Today is Wednesday. No, today is Thursday. Oh, sorry. Today is Thursday, 19th. Yesterday, FOMC meeting held, and I think the news was positive, right? It was positive for the dollar, and you can see on the chart that dollar has been bullish, right? You can see that dollar has been bullish. So today, Australia released its employment change, unemployment rate. Employment change was positive, unemployment rate was negative. The back of Japan policy rate forecast is the same as actual. Forecast is the same as actual. And they had a monetary policy statement, Bank of. So if you see JPY pairs are bearish, right? JPY pair has been bearish since yesterday. So it means JPY is bullish. It means probably the fundamentals are favored yen. Okay. Then claimant count, GBP claimant count positive, but GBP USD is still selling. GBP JPY is still selling, irrespective of the fact that the actual is, the value that was released is positive, was positive for GBP, but you can see GBP is still weak. It's still weak. CHF releases policy rates. Actual and forecast is the same thing. Then GBP by 1 p.m. monetary policy summary, official bank rates, Okay, so I believe we'll still see buys on GBP USD and GBP JPY. We'll see buys probably after this news. We should see massive sales on GBP USD. I still expect a massive sell on GBP USD, Euro USD, Australian dollar USD, NZD USD. I'm expecting a massive sell, but I need to see a strong retracement, a reversal on those pairs before selling. Okay, then by 130. So I'll be looking for sells on USD pairs by 130 after this news is released. That's when I'm going to trade USD pairs. And 215 euro releasing its main refinancing rate monetary policy statement to CBE press conference. Okay, so you expect high volatility in the market today. Should expect high volatility in the market today. So I'm going to trade USD pair after this news has been released. So let me share my expectations on those pairs. We will be looking for buys. We will be looking for sells. Okay, so after analyzing the fundamentals, we need to check the XY. Know the strength of dollar. Is dollar bullish or bearish? Is dollar bullish or bearish? So let's start with the daily. You can see yesterday candle closed strongly bullish. Strongly bullish. Someone should tell me the structure we have on the structure on USD US on dollar index. What is the structure? High, low, lower high, lower, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. It's going to form a new high. Okay. But like I pointed out yesterday, I would love to see DXY come fill this fair value gap. But because of the fundamentals that I think is positive for the dollar, it might not come to fill this gap. It might not come to fill. Okay, so I think it created a fair value gap yesterday on the 4-hour time frame. So let me go to 1 hour. So I'd love to see if they won't fill that gap on the daily. I would love to see them come fill. These are the areas I will be looking for my buys for today. These are the areas, zones I will be looking for my buys. Okay, so you can see this fair value gap. You can see we have several bullish reversal patterns that formed at this point. There was an attempt to fill this gap at this point, but they didn't fill that gap. I think it was intentional. They know most retail traders will buy after the formation of these reversal patterns. After this breakout, a lot of retail traders will buy, and where would their stop losses will be residing at these lows. So there's a high probability they would come for these lows before going bullish. So I'll be looking for buys from this zone. And also we have this fair value gap here. You can see also at this point, they didn't fill the gap. I think this was an intentional move. This move is to lure retail traders to buy. After the formation of this hammer candle and this bullish candle, most retail traders will buy, and their stop loss will be residing at this low. So these are the two zones I would be looking for my buy. Pattern that forms inside these zones will determine if I will buy from that area. Now, if price breaks out from all these two zones, then it's most likely they are coming for the liquidity residing at this low and also coming to fill this fair value gap. So it is the candlestick pattern that form after price fills these zones that will determine if I will go bullish. Okay. Good morning, Ebuka. Good morning. If there's any pair you want me to analyze, let me know in the comment section. Okay. So my take on the dollar is bullish. I'm still very bullish on the dollar. I want to see strong reversal. If there is no strong reversal, I'm not going to take the trade. I'm not going to trade it. I'm not going to trade it. Okay, so you can also apply your Fibonacci from this swing low, to swing high, which is 4 hours, and apply your Fibonacci, wait for price to pull back to a discount, wait for price to pull back discount, and we have a gap at a discount. It will be the best area to buy. That will be the best area to buy. Okay, Euro, Australian dollar. So that's my take on the dollar. I am very bullish on the dollar. Very bullish on the dollar. On yen, made so much profit on BJPY and Australian dollar jumper. I caught the move right from the start. Right from the start. All thanks to Ultimate Signal software. I caught the move right from the start. I caught the move right from the start. Okay. So let's go to daily time frame. Okay. Few minutes, please. All right. So let's start with the daily. Yes, close it, please. So this is sorry for that break. Sorry. So this is a buy. There's a breakout from this resistance now, and where is it heading to? So this is a buy. You can see it has formed a low here. It forms a high, forms a higher low. And it's likely going to form a new higher high. So the structure, I think, let's go to 4 hour. We see the structure. So it has formed high, low, high. So I'm still bullish on yen. I'm still bullish on yen. What I see here is this structure. This not for mommy. This far before. This not far. This far. I'm using this. I'm using it. Okay, so I'm still bullish on. I'm still bullish on. This is a breakout. This is a breakout. Okay, so maybe a retest. Then, so I would love to see yen. Probably don't fill this gap. Probably okay. It's still bullish, but if the current 4 hour closes bearish, if it closes bearish, then we could expect JPY to sell. This is the right time to buy. That you buy yen from the current market price. I will not advise you buy yen, though it still looks bullish. Don't buy yen at the moment. Okay, so let's go to currency pairs. So let's start with GBP. Yeah, GBP USD sold massively. There was a massive drop on. Um, so yesterday was strongly bearish. Yesterday was strongly bearish. So before I sell today, I would love to see price pull back. Okay, so what would I do here? I'll just apply my Fibonacci from the swing high, the high of yesterday and of yesterday. I want to say 50%. Price should get to this. This is the zone 50, in between 50 and 5. This is where I will be looking for buy. Sorry, sell. Okay, this is where, okay, and that will be in New York. That will be in New York session. That will be in New York session. So let's go to 4 hour. Okay, so you can see we have this fair value gap here. There was a fair value gap here. The next candle that formed there is a shooting star. Fill the gap at this point. I believe it was intentional. So they are coming for the because the normal straight traders would have executed sell after the formation of the star. And where would they have their stop loss? Their stop losses will be residing at this high. And if you go to 1 hour, I believe there's a fair value gap above that high of 1 hour. So you can see the fair value gap on 1 hour above that high. So they're going to sweep those liquidity and also use our put gap. You can see the gap. So this zone will be the best zone to look for sales, and it's going to be a massive sell. Don't miss it. Okay, once price pulls back into that zone, something is telling me to go in and start selling from this point. But if I sell from this point, man, the risk will be too much. This is 3274, and if I'm selling from this point, my stop loss will be at this point 3274 to 3373. That's about 100 pips. I'm not willing to take that much risk on GBP USD. I'm not willing to take that much. So I'll patiently wait for price to pull back to this zone. If it doesn't pull back, it's good. Okay, it's good. We can't catch every move. We miss some move. We always miss some move. Okay, I'd love to see it come here before going bearish. Euro USD. Euro USD. I love what I'm seeing on Euro USD. So Euro USD, let's start with the daily. Yesterday was massive sell, massive sell. Same thing. I would love to see Euro USD pull back 50% of this range, yesterday range. Okay, so apply a Fibonacci swing high of yesterday and the low of yesterday. Price needs to do 50% reversal before I will be looking for myself. It's above 50, between 50 and 75. I want to see a very reversal pattern form at this zone before I would sell. And I believe at this zone we have a fair value gap. If you go to 4 hour time frame or 1 hour time frame, I believe there's a fair value gap on 4 hour or 1 hour time frame. Let's see. So we have this fair value gap here. We have this fair value gap. Okay, so this is where I'll be looking for my sales. This is where I will be looking for my sales. I know most retail traders would have executed sell after the formation of this bearish reversal patterns. Most would have sold, and their stop losses will be residing at these highs. Also, at this point, after the formation of this shooting star, most retail traders would have sold. What have they done this morning? They've swept the sell side liquidity. You can see this is the low of yesterday. So what they've done today is to sweep the sell side liquidity. They are going for the buy side. They are going for the buy side. The buy side liquidity is residing at this high and at this high. That's where the buy side liquidity is residing. So I'm sure they will go for those liquidity, those stop losses before going bearish. So this is where I'm looking for sales on Euro USD. This is where I'm looking for my sales on Euro USD. Euro GBP. Let me see Euro GBP. Euro GBP. Euro GBP. Euro GBP will still sell. Let me check the weekly. I think Euro GBP will still sell. Euro GBP will still sell. Okay, Euro GBP will still sell. See these relative lows, these lows here, they will sweep this liquidity. They will sweep this liquidity and they will come. You see this fair value gap here? Euro GBP is going to fill this fair value gap. So what the buys we are seeing in the market now is reversal. It's the Euro GBP is coming to fill these gaps. So if you are looking for buys, you should look for buys at these zones. You should look for buys at these zones. So Euro GBP is bearish. It is bearish. So we should expect massive sell on Euro USD. Okay. So what most traders use Euro GBP for is to know the strength of Euro and GBP. They want to know which is stronger. Is it Euro or GBP USD? That's what most traders use Euro GBP for. They don't trade it. They just use it to know the strength of Euro and GBP. So for example, if Euro GBP is bearish, which we should expect more sells on Euro USD. So instead of taking a sell on GBP USD, you will go for sales on Euro USD because Euro is weak. That is if Euro is weak. Do you get it? If Euro is weak. So if Euro GBP is bearish, it means Euro is weak. Euro is weak. So today, for example, we are looking for sales on Euro USD and GBP USD. Which one would move faster? Euro USD will move faster because Euro is weaker. That's what you use Euro GBP for. Okay. And if Euro GBP is bullish, if it is bullish, it tells you that the Euro is stronger than Great Britain pounds. Euro is stronger than Great Britain pounds. So if you're seeing a buy opportunity on Euro USD and GBP USD, since Euro GBP is bullish, then you go for Euro USD. You go and buy Euro USD because Euro is stronger than GBP. So it will move faster than on GBP USD because Euro is I hope you're getting it. Most traders don't trade on Euro GBP. They just used to identify the strength or define the strength of Euro against on GBP so that they will know which direction to follow or which of the pairs would move faster, GBP USD or Euro USD. That's what Euro GBP should be used for, not to trade it. I hope that is clear. So that's my take on Euro GBP. Euro GBP will still sell. It's still going to sell. It's not going to pull back until it sweeps that liquidity. All this one they are doing is just to entice retail traders to buy. Inverted Dama, all this pattern. As retail traders are saying this, they are loading buys, buys, buys. So they will come and sweep these lows. They're going to come sweep these lows. So that's my take on Euro GBP. GBP JPY, okay. GBP JPY. It's my platform not loading. GBP JPY. GBP JPY has been bearish, and if we expect buys on yen, we should expect more sells on GBP JPY. We should expect more sells. So GBP JPY might not pull back until it sweeps. It sweeps this low. As it swept it, it has not swept that low. It might not pull back until it sweeps, and I think we have a fair value gap below that low. Let's confirm. Let's go to 4 hour. Let's see. We have a fair value gap here. So I'd love to see GJ sweep this low before going bullish. Okay, so GJ is bearish, but I will not advise that you sell from this point. I caught GJ sell from this point, so don't sell from this point. Those of us that are sold from this point, we are already exiting our trade. We are closing our trade. That's the reason for this pullback you are seeing in the market. Okay, that's the reason for this pullback. So you shouldn't be the one to sell from this point. Okay, don't sell from this point. You've already missed the move, and I will not advise that you buy right now. What we are seeing here now is reversal. That's what I see playing out on GJ. It's a reversal. Okay, so my bias for GJ still remains bearish. But if today's candle closes bullish, then we could look for buys. Okay, we could look for buys. Let me apply our trend line. Let's see. This is like a bullish structure, right? This is a bullish structure. Price just tested this trend line now. See a reversal. We might see a reversal. And if you look at the structure here, it's a bullish structure. So this sell is like a reversal. It's like a reversal. So I'm sure they're going to sweep this low before going bullish. Oh, that is clear, Mr. Raphael. That's my take on gold. Sorry, GBP JPY. The last pair here is Euro Australian dollar. Euro Australian dollar. Euro Australian dollar. Let's start with the weekly. Okay, last week closed as AMA, though a bearish AMA. that has not confirmed change in trend from bearish to bullish. Okay, so when an AMA forms on a weekly time frame, we'll wait for the next candle to close. Right? If it closes bullish, that will be a swing buy. That will be a swing buy. But let's go down to daily after last week candle close. We had an engulfing pattern here. Yeah, this is an engulfing pattern, and after the formation of that engulfing pattern, we had a fair value gap here. Let's see if this gap has been filled. This gap has been filled. So right now, Euro Australian dollar is bullish. You would only sell if Euro Australian dollar breaks out from this fair value gap. You would only sell if Euro and dollar breaks out from this gap. At the moment, it is bullish. That's the risk you should take on Euro Australian dollar. It is bullish. And if you are buying from the current market price, your stop loss should be maybe 20 pips below the low of this candle, 20 pips below the low of this candle. So calculate the risk then, multiply by 2, that should be your reward. I hope that is clear. Any question? Any question? If you are yet to get the ultimate signal software, please get it. Please get it. You need it. You need it. If you are not profitable, you don't know how to identify the trend of the market, you should just get the software. It makes everything easy. It makes everything easy. Since I've been using that software, I've never had a losing month. I've never had a losing month, and my drawdown has not gone beyond 5%. My drawdown has not gone beyond 5%. My drawdown has not gone beyond 5%. So if you are struggling, please get the software. Get the software. You need it. You need it. Any question? Is there any other pair you want me to analyze? Is there any other pair you want me to analyze? Let me know. Get it now. It is very cheap and affordable. It is very cheap and affordable. We'll keep increasing the price. We'll keep increasing the price. Last 2 weeks, I think 1 month subscription was $20. Now it is $30. It is $30 for 1 month subscription. So I would advise that you get it now that it's cheap. I would advise you get it now that is affordable and cheap. 1 month will still get $200. Hopefully before the year ends, 1 month subscription will get $200, and probably the minimum subscription will be 3 months, and 3 months will be going for like $200 or $250, and that will be the minimum duration subscription. Now you have access to 1 month. Take advantage of it and make money. Any question? Is there any other pair you want me to analyze? Is there any other pair you want me to analyze? Now, for those of you that are my private students, you paid for mentorship, you'll still get it at $20. Even if the price goes to $100, for those of you that are my students, you've participated in my private session, you still get it for $20. Even if the price goes to $100 per month, you'll get it for $20. My private students, you paid for one-on-one session, if you've attended any of my private session, you still get it for, even though if the price goes to 1,000, you still get it for $20 monthly subscription. Okay. So when you send me a message on WhatsApp, just remind me I said students will get it for $20. Okay. And when you subscribe, you only renew your subscription when you end the month in profit. You only renew your subscription when you end the month in profit. It means you have to provide us your account details. You need to have access to your account to be sure that at the end of the month or after 30 days of subscribing, you didn't make profit. So you have to provide your login details. Your probably investor's password, read-only password. So we access it to be sure that you didn't make profit for that month. They will give you for the next month. You wouldn't subscribe. You wouldn't subscribe. You only renew your subscription when you are in profit at the end of the month. We are sure you definitely end the month in profit. If you execute all the signals, you will definitely end the month in profit. But if you don't end the month in profit, because we don't control the market, we pray that there's always volatility in the market so that we end the month in profit. But there are some months that there might not be much volatility, and probably you end the month break even. We will give you the access to the software for free for the next month. Okay, and you get maximum support. If there's any updates, we'll keep you informed. We have a WhatsApp group. Everyone who buys the software is added to the WhatsApp group. So if there's any updates, we would inform you. We would inform you, and we'll keep improving. We'll keep updating the system to give it the best. Any question? Is there another pair you want me to analyze? Is there another pair you want me to analyze? So it appears there are no more questions. No more questions. Please give the video a thumbs up if you haven't done that. And if it's your first time joining the live stream, I want to say a big thank you for your participation. And I would love you to subscribe to the channel so that anytime I come on live, you get notified by YouTube. So it appears there are no questions. I appreciate you all for your participation. Mr. Raphael, Mr. James, Clement. Yeah, Clement, you missed the move. No problem. There will be next opportunity. Just patiently wait for that time. Okay? Patiently wait for that time. It's not possible to catch every move in this market. Sister Mlola, thanks for joining. I wish you all a profitable trading day. Bye for now.